Boeing says it will cut production of the 737 model by nearly 20% in the wake of two deadly crashes in Ethiopia and Indonesia. The announcement is seen as a sign that the company doesn't expect aviation authorities to allow the plane back in the air anytime soon. Boeing also plans to form an internal committee to review how the planes are designed. Deliveries of the company's best-selling aircraft were frozen after the crash of a 737 MAX jet on March 10th in Ethiopia and the crash of a jet of the same model in Indonesia last year. Hundreds of planes of the model have been grounded worldwide. Meanwhile, the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration has started an internal review on the safety of the model. The FAA said the review should last as long as 3 months and involve any country that has purchased the plane.
The spotlight on US aviation giant Boeing continues to grow in intensity. It follows publication of the preliminary report on the Ethiopian's airline crash last month that killed 157 people and a public apology from Boeing's CEO.
We at Boeing are sorry for the lives lost in the recent 737 MAX accidents.
The early investigation suggests Ethiopian airline pilots followed Boeing's emergency instructions, but were still unable to stop the plane's nose from repeatedly pointing downward. For Boeing, that poses more difficult questions. The 737 MAX is the company's fastest-selling plane, with some 5,000 ordered from airlines around the world. But the entire fleet is currently grounded. Although Boeing remains confident it can fix software issues linked to the Ethiopian crash, as well as the Lion Air crash in Indonesia last October, it is uncertain when the planes will be allowed to fly again.
So they've had 2 crashes now. The Lion Air crash was last fall, and a lot of the things that they are doing now, they probably should have done then. So they're having to make up a lot of time now to fix some of the stumbling and fumbling that went on.
The pressure continues to mount for Boeing. The company could now be left liable for huge payouts to both victims and airlines, with the first of many expected lawsuits already filed in the US. The family of American Samya Stumo appeared at a news conference on Thursday. Samya was among those killed in the Ethiopian Airlines crash.
I would certainly expect there will be many other claims. Clifford Law Offices has certainly been contacted by the families of victims from around the world, and we certainly expect to file other lawsuits.
The full investigation into the Ethiopian crash could take upwards of a year to complete. In the meantime, more and more questions continue to be asked of Boeing. The pressure is on the company to find the answers. Dan Williams, CGTN, Chicago.